Hello everyone, Hachadino over here, and today we are going to explain how we farm tier 17 maps. First of all, let me give you a clip here of tier 17 fortress boss. This is the boss that we are going to farm most of the time. The fortress boss, of course, being the easier one of all the others. This one had around 4 endurance charges and not much more, and also we really kill it very fast. And now for the map itself, you want to go inside the map and try to get scarabs and currency, but if you can also get some maps, it's not bad. And we are going to do, as you know, the scarab of edifice, the scarab of multitudes, and the scarabs of other things. Now as for the boss itself, depending on the mods you put, it's going to be way harder and also maybe repeat. That's why I do recommend that you check a lot of the mods that you can and can't do. At least for my Filter Strike build, I don't have many problems putting a little bit of life on him or endurance charges or something like that. But if I put minus max or attack speed or some things like that, I can get one shot from the random things that he does. So the race, if you're a good player, you can just dodge all of the things, but I am not, so I do need some leeway to not get one tap. Of course, eventually when we have Progenesis and other defensive things, it's going to be way better. For most of the time, of course, you will be doing the boss as soon as possible, and because it's a boss that only has one phase, apart from Katarina and the other ones that are way harder, you will be able to save your unbound avatar and do a lot of damage to him. Remember that we have Perma Berserker. Perma Berserker means that basically we can use it on cooldown, and where it's off cooldown, you get it back. Now, one thing to be very careful about if you are in EU, like I am, is from the server just crashing, but you can't do much about that. And why are we doing Abyss? Because after doing an Abyss, we get these horde maps, these horde thingies. If you are a caster, there's like a mastery that you open them, but I don't really mind open them manually. It's kind of like that, and you get a lot of currency and a lot of scarabs. And because the map itself has more currency and more scarabs, so you get even more. Getting divines is quite usual, and you also get the originator maps. They are very good. You can sell them or use them. I use them in Silo, as you can see. I have that one favorited, and that gives me quite a bit of currency. There's also one thing that I use that not many people use, kind of. It's the one of conversion. That makes it so sometimes the maps that drop get converted to one kind of influence. In my case, this time is 30% chance for maps to be converted to a guardian map instead. And those maps, that can be any of those. As you can see here, I also got an elder map. Those maps are sent for my King's March. I hate this. Basically, I ran out of mana because of my tinctures, and then I died. But what you want to do with those is send your King's March mappers, and then you get the fragments and the synthesized ones. Those are the unique ones. You run those, and by running those, you can do the invitation, making it so you get also Maven Reed shards. Those Maven Reeds, of course, you can sell them. I don't really like doing Maven, mainly because she has that intermission where you insta-die if you play Flicker. So it's very annoying. As for the tree itself, it's a tree that doesn't have a lot of special things. It's just the extra damaging thingy because I don't like dying. And then to drop more maps, the Nico thing to get sometimes extra damage, and all of the Abyss nodes that you can get. Of course, we also get as many scarabs nodes as possible to drop more scarabs and rare ones. When you get even more points, you can make it so more ambush scarab drops, so you get those ambush scarabs of discerning. And the containment ones. Those are the good ones. The discerning are not that expensive, but they're also kind of good. And you can have a huge deal of those and sell them in bulk, or you sell them by using vouchers, because in doing tier 17 maps you get a huge deal of gold. Now flicker is never a tanky thing, so you will have sometimes times that you just randomly die, but it is what it is.
That's all it takes.
Some mobs are more repeat than others, and that is fine. Now, as for how things go itself, it's very good for farming, and you will get a lot of currency to improve the build itself. If you have any questions, you can ask them in the comment below. Have a nice day, and I will see you on the next video.